Hi, this is Sally Morgan, physical therapist, craniosacral therapist, and Tellington T-Touch practitioner for animals and people. This is Tristan. He's a Corgi, and we're here for an episode of Conversations with a Corgi. Oh, Pat, how is your puppy? I was just saying to Tristan, we're going to need to get a baby Corgi sometime soon. He was not impressed. Anyway, we're continuing our talk today about end-of-life issues and different modalities that you might want to call in when your animal is in hospice care or nearing the end of their lifetime. So the modality we're going to discuss today is massage. And for a senior dog, massage can be a wonderful thing. And there are many different kinds of massage, and many animal massage therapists use many modalities, including Reiki, which is one that we will talk more about in a couple of days, which is critical during hospice and end-of-life care. Massage itself, in the general sense of the word, where you're really releasing tissues deep in the body, muscle tissues primarily, is not what you're going to probably call someone to do when your animal is facing hospice care or the end of his life. But what you will want are some of the other specialties that a massage therapist may have. And one type of massage, which is part of any massage therapy session generally, and even part of T-Touch, is something called effleurage, which is a light stroking over the whole body. And in T-Touch, this type of thing is called Noah's March. And when your animal is near the end of his life and during those weeks of his really general physical decline as a senior, doing this light stroking, and you have to touch every part of the animal. So you start with their nose and include the ears, whichever way they go. Do you have smuts on your ear? And then down the front legs, connect the paw to the earth. Down the animal's body, connect the back paw to the earth. Go up the tail, whether it's there or not. Don't forget the tail. Stroke the animal down the other side, down that hind leg, and stroke the animal again down to his front paw on the other side. You can do this with a horse, a cat, a rabbit, any animal in your house. And this light touch like this is very relaxing, and it connects the body, and it's very gentle on the nervous system. Sometimes really deep work with an animal that is nearing the end of his life is just too exhausting for him. And so this light touch is very comforting, and you can do it yourself. That's the best thing about it. You don't have to have special skills to do this. If you love your animal, you can't do this wrong, because you're just gently touching his whole body and connecting him. And one of the things we do in T-Touch is hair slides, where you just get a couple pieces of hair and slide to the end. That integrates very nicely with this effleurage stroking of the body. So your massage therapist will be able to do that if you have a regular massage therapist, but if not, using effleurage just to relax your pet and calm him during that process of crossing the rainbow bridge can be really beneficial. And of course, you just want to touch them anyway, so it's a perfect thing. And the idea of connecting the entire body is very helpful, because you want the whole animal to be able to cross the rainbow bridge. You don't want to leave some part behind. That's why it's really important that you do the tail that your dog would have had if his tail was still there. And connecting him to the earth, some people may say, oh, why would we do that? We want him to leave the earth. But you want him to stay grounded during that process. So that's why you're connecting his feet to the ground. And sometimes just integrating the body that way, of connecting all the parts together, can be really helpful to for pain. If your animal has tremendous pain in some part of their body, maybe they have an old injury in a shoulder or something, doing that connecting work throughout the entire body with effleurage can help dissipate that pain and help connect the body in a way that's more functional, and doing the best it can at this time when it's near the end of its life. And so effleurage can be really beneficial. And as I said, you can do this yourself. Other things massage therapists might offer at the end of your animal's life, other than deep tissue massage, would be T-Touch if you have someone that's a dog massage therapist, as I am, who also does T-Touch, or someone who is working with Reiki. Someone who does energy work can be quite helpful at this time in your pet's life. And a lot of massage therapists offer these things. So you don't have to not call your massage therapist, but just be aware that you're going to want to do very light work with an animal when he's in his last days of life. You don't want to do deep tissue work. Slowing him down. He got a steroid shot. I think he played too hard. Oh, sorry to hear your kid is having a problem. Well, this effleurage work that we're doing now can really help even for an injury like that, from playing too hard or running through deep snow, or in our area now, thankfully no snow, but we have slightly deep mud puddles. So one of the things on my Animal Connection cards, which are right there, is massage your pet. And this light connecting the entire body effleurage is a wonderful thing to do with your pet every night, because just as I did now, I found my dog has some smuts on his ear here that I'll have to brush out a little bit later, but you get that connection with his whole body. You can really see if there's any changes in lumps or bumps or temperature, if something's cold or if something's hot. So that light rubbing over his whole body, stroking really is what it is, can be super beneficial even for a healthy pet. And a lot of people I know, when they're sitting on the sofa with their pet every night, or they get on the floor with a dog who doesn't come on the sofa, and just do this light stroking over their body, it helps both of you sleep, because it's releasing the oxytocin and the serotonin, the trust hormone and the happy hormone in both of you when you do this. And it's a great way to reconnect with your animal at the end of the day. And certainly it's a great way to connect with your animal when he's at the end of his life. So those are some of the things you can do with massage for end-of-life issues and hospice care with your pet. We will be back on Thursday and Friday and Saturday and Sunday with more episodes, conversations with a Corgi. We are off to teach yoga to the seniors today. And then someone is coming to assess the tree situation here, because 3 trees falling in a year is way too many. And as much as I love trees, and I really feel like a spiritual sadness when I lose them, you sometimes the tree has to go before it naturally falls, so that it won't damage everything around it. So we're assessing that later today in the rain. Thanks for joining us today. Everybody give a chance to try effleurage with your pet, or light stroking, or Noah's March, whatever you want to call it. But make sure you get all the legs, the ears, the tail, the nose, and connect every part to the earth if you can. And it's a really wonderful process to do this. It really helps your own body. And it's a nice thing to do on yourself, too. Linda Tellington does what she calls a body blessing, where you're basically doing that over your body and thanking all your parts every day for all the things they do. So that's another thing that you can do with effleurage. And you can do that with your pet, too. As you're doing the effleurage work on him, you can say, "Thank you, Tristan, for your cute little face that greets me every morning, and your barking that sometimes seems too loud. Thank you for your beautiful ears so that you can hear me when I call you and when I tell you I love you. And thank you for your beautiful spine that makes you a Corgi. Thank you for your beautiful front legs so that we can play high five, shake, and all those other fun games." So that's the kind of thing you can do. And thank you for your beautiful tail, Tristan. I know you don't have it, but I appreciate the tail that you would have had. So you can do that effleurage body blessing like that with your pet at the end of his life, or every day, or even once a week. It's still super beneficial for both of you. So thanks for joining us today. We will be back on Thursday. Everybody have a great day. I know a lot of the country is snowy and cold. Good time to stay in and practice effleurage with your pet. What do you think? I know you can't wait for the snack that's coming. It's 3 degrees in South Dakota. Oh gosh, that's definitely a 3 or 4 dog a night. Right, Tristan? We'd need about 10 Corgis your size. Thanks for joining us, everyone. Stay warm. Have a great day, and we'll see you in a couple days. Bye-bye.